Hi, I'm Dominik, German AI creator, and if you are interested in AI automation, AI influencers, and the latest in AI, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. In today's video, I want to present you a powerful platform called Clonely.com that allows you to create fantastic reels of your AI influencer. The best part, the entire process is super easy, and all you have to do is upload 10 to 20 images of your already existing AI influencer and you're set. From now on, you can create stunning AI images and also videos of that AI influencer again and again with just one click. So if you are looking for ways to speed up your AI influencer content production, this video is for you. Let's get started. All right, so here we are at Clonely, the platform that we will use in that tutorial. And you see here which kind of subscriptions and plans they're offering. You see it starts with $69 per month. So it's not the cheapest platform, but as you will see in the tutorial, the results are pretty impressive and the videos and images that get created are of high quality. So this is definitely something that could be worth it if you just spend a lot of time creating images and videos, because this platform will of course save you a lot of time. As you will see, one image creation will cost you 10 credits. Also a 5-second video will cost you 10 credits. And if you go with a 10-second video, it will cost you 20 credits. So you can actually produce quite a lot of content already with the basic subscription. And of course, if you need more content, but you also maybe generate more revenue with your accounts, it could also be definitely worth it to go with one of these accounts. And they also offer a free trial for 3 days. If you just sign up there for free, you also get some credits. So this is a good opportunity to test out Clonely completely for free. Good, here I am in the dashboard of Clonely. And as you can see, everything looks very nice, modern and well organized. And it is pretty simple what we can do here, because everything is demonstrated down here in the creative pipeline. Everything starts with training your own creator, basically training your own LoRA of your AI influencer so that you then can create content of that AI influencer again and again. Then we can generate images of exactly that AI influencer. We can create videos and then we can share the content on social media, for example, Instagram, FanView, or wherever we want. Up here, you see how many credits you have available, the amount of creators that you already trained on Clonely, and the amount of content that you generated. And this is basically it. So it's pretty simple. We can't do too much stuff here, but in my opinion, this is a good thing because you don't get overwhelmed with countless settings. And the first thing that I want to show you now is how you can create your own creator on that platform, your own LoRA of your AI influencer, so that you can easily create more images and videos of exactly that AI influencer. And to do that, we go here to creators and then we click on that button train. Then we come to that menu, and as you can see also here, there's not too much that we can select, basically just a name, and we upload the images. And this is something that I really like, because on other platforms like Replicate, you have to select countless settings and it is super easy to get overwhelmed as a beginner. Here we just have to select a name and upload the photos. And down here we have some tips. Each training is manually processed to ensure maximum quality. Use solo photos, avoid group shots, ensure the face is clearly visible in each photo, include variety, different poses, backgrounds and expressions, minimum 10 photos required for quality results. And in a second you will see my data set. So this is definitely checked for my data set. And now all that is left is basically selecting a name and uploading the photos, and this is what we do now. So I go with the creator name Stacy because this is the name of that AI influencer I created, and now we can just upload our data set. All right, so here we are inside the data set that I will use for the LoRA training. You see these are quite spicy images of exactly that AI influencer, and we will use now these images to train our LoRA, and then we will be able to recreate that AI influencer again and again and also create videos of it. And to do that, we just click here on choose photos. And then you select your images. I will go with 17 images. We click upload here. And now you see all the uploaded images down here. Then we scroll to the very bottom and all we have to do is click here, upload creator photos. So this is it. This will take a while until they are uploaded, of course, depending on the speed of your internet. And I get back to you when this is done. All right, now that the content is uploaded, we see here in the creator section that the process is ongoing. we train now a LoRa of our AI influencer Stacy. And when this is done, I get back to you and then we can test out to create more content of our AI influencer. This is also pretty cool. We see now that it switched from processing to in-queue and that the training already started. So we will see how long it takes, but when it is done, our LoRa is ready and we can create more images and of course also videos. All right, our training is done. We see that here it is ready now, and now we trained our own creator called Stacy, and now we can create more content of Stacy. So let's check this out. And to do that, we just click here to generate. You see up here, we could select other creators, but at that point we only have Stacy, and now we have to come up with a prompt. And the cool part is they have even an AI tool builder down here. For example, we can select the model type, and you see they have quite a big selection of different model types, and we can just select what fits best to our model. And I think this actually fits perfect a woman with big breasts and a tight waist, so we go with that one. Then we have the opportunity to select a location. Let's see what they have. And I think we just go with at a luxury hotel. Then we can select the movement or the pose. Let's see what they offer. Let's start with something simple. We just go with leaning against a wall. And for the outfit, let's see what they offer. We just go with wearing a body hugging bodysuit. Okay, so now we placed our selections here for our prompt. And as you can see, the prompt is now represented up here in the prompting window. And of course, we can also manually edit that prompt. But I think in the first try, we will just go with the prompt that Clonely already wrote for us. We can still try out something more complex in the next run. And then all that is left is click here to generate. This will cost us 10 credits. And then hopefully we will get a nice image of our creator Stacy. So let's do this. We click here. Now we just have to wait a couple of seconds until the image is created, and when this is done, I get back to you. All right, here are our examples, and I can already tell you that these results are actually pretty good, because if we look at these images, this exactly looks like the AI influencer I uploaded, Stacy. So the first one is already pretty nice. Let's check out the other one. Yeah, also that one is pretty good. So yeah, overall, very nice result. And now we will just generate another image, and then we will check out the video feature. So to create more images, we just go to create again. Then we select our avatar, Stacy, and now I just try out a manual prompt that I write here. And we will just go with that one, a sensual image of a beautiful model with big breasts and a small waist relaxing on its sunbed in a beautiful beach club at Mykonos. So let's do this. We hit again, generate, and now hopefully we get a nice image of Stacy now on a beautiful sunbed in Mykonos. And here they are. And also these images are absolutely fantastic. Let's check them out. Very nice. This could definitely be Mykonos. And let's see the other one. Yeah, I think this is even better. I really like how they recreate the face of Stacy, and as you can see, the model looks very consistent. So this is a very good feature and I really like it. All right, let's create one more image and then we will check out the video feature. And we go with that one, a stunning over the shoulder shot of a beautiful model wearing a red cocktail dress in an elegant bar. So let's check this out. And now we will see if also an image from behind will work. So let's see. And also that, absolutely fantastic. Let's check out the results. So we have here our model Stacy now in a nice elegant bar, and also the overall pose and structure of the image is very nice. Let's see the other one. Yeah, also fantastic. Her face looks exactly like it should, and I really like the results. As you can see down here, you also have the opportunity to recreate the image. For example, when we click on that one, you see that the same prompt gets loaded and we can just recreate a very similar image, which is also very practical if you really like a certain image. Then with that button, we can download the image, so you can store it on your computer. And with that button, we can turn the image into a video. And this is also what we will do now. And we will start with something simple, a frontal image. So let's just go with that one. And we select here the video feature. You see now the image is uploaded to the video editor. And the cool part is that also up here, the prompt is already loaded that we originally used for exactly the creation of that image. But for the video, I recommend to adjust it a little bit. And we will just go with that prompt. Stacy, they already added the name of our creator. I guess this is demanded so that the right LoRa gets triggered, but you don't have to care about that. Just go with the prompt that they recommend and then change it a little bit. So we go with Stacy, a sensual video of a beautiful model with big breasts and a small waist, attractively posing in a beautiful beach club at Mykonos. We can go here with 5 seconds or with 10 seconds. We will just go with 5 to get a first impression. And then we click here to generate video. All right, this will take now probably a couple of seconds or minutes, but I come back to you when this is done. All right, this is done and it took probably 1 minute, 30 seconds, something like that. And here is our video. So let's check it out. Okay, yeah, she's posing a lot, pretty actively. But what I really like that even though we have a lot of movement here, the character is not really morphing. So the character stays consistent. And even though this is a little bit too much of movement for my impression and my favor, it still is a nice video that we definitely could use. So well done, but we will also check out other video creations. So to do that, we go back to photos and this time we will try to turn that image into a video. And this could be a challenge because the model is slightly turned away. And when the model starts turning, we will see what happens with the hands and arms. All right, so to do that, we click again on that little flash and then we have the opportunity to turn that into a video. And again, here we have to adjust the prompt a little bit. And in that example, we go with the prompt Stacy, a stunning video of a beautiful model wearing a red cocktail dress in an elegant bar, slowly and attractively flirting with the camera. You see now I included slowly because I don't want too much movement. And I just recommend you to always include the name of your creator. I'm not sure if this is demanded, but normally if you work with LoRa's, you always have to include the name. So it doesn't hurt to do it. All right, we go again with 5 seconds. We create the video and I come back to you when this is done. All right, our video is done, this time from behind. So let's check out the result. All right, she's turning. And she's also flirting with the camera and her face actually stays pretty consistent. So this is also pretty impressive. There is a slight improvement. You see the breasts are now not as big as before, but of course we could have prompted that in the video prompt. We haven't mentioned it and probably because of that they look a little bit smaller, but this is not a big deal. We could easily adjust the prompt. So let's give it one more spin and now we will turn that one into a video. So we click here on the flash again and we will go with that one. Stacy, a woman with big breasts and a tight waist, closing her eyes and giving a sensual, flirty and dreamy smile. So let's see what happens. We will see and we go again with 5 seconds. We generate the video and I come back to you when this is done. All right, here's our third video. Let's check this one out. Let's play it. Okay, she's closing her eyes and yeah, that's awesome. That's exactly what I prompted. I wanted her to have this dreamy, flirty smile on her face. I play it again and I think this is an awesome job. This is absolutely fantastic. I really like it. And also now the breasts are the same size as before as we prompted it in the video prompt. So very well done. Good, so these are the test videos and as you can see we can easily just download them by clicking on that button. Then we have them also stored and available on our computer. Alright, that's it regarding the video feature, but there's one more feature that I want to check out and this is the deep links. Because this is actually another very cool functionality here. We can create our so-called deep links and these allow us to create like mini landing pages and then also to track where our users are coming from and how they landed on our pages. And as you see, it actually works pretty easy. You just enter the destination, so where you want to lead your users, for example, your FanView account, then you choose your Slack. This is basically the name of that creator, and then you can share that link and you can track where these people are coming from. And we will check this out by just clicking here to add link. We call the creator, of course, again, Stacy. For the extension, we just go with spicy minus content. So this is basically how the link will look like in the end with our extension at the end. We just go with that link. So this is basically where you want to send the users to. Then you can enable the media background and here you can select one of the videos you created. So we just go with that one. And then we go to create a link. So now that link is created, and this link will allow us in the future, when we place it all over the internet, to track where people are actually coming from. So this is a very good feature. And of course, we can also check it out. But keep in mind that this is optimized for mobile. So on the desktop, this will look very bad, but on the phone, it will look pretty good. So when we click on it, you see this is opening up now. It is our video, and we have the link to the example FanView account I provided here. But when we make the screen smaller to the typical mobile size, you see this works absolutely fantastic. And then you can share such a link, and this is basically inviting your users, for example, to your FanView account or whatever platform you want to promote. And when you go back to your dashboard of Clonely and you go here to activity, you see exactly who clicked on it, how many people clicked on it, which device they used, the geography, and many other features. So this is pretty nice to just track the overall traffic that your platforms generate. All right, that's it for today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to try out Clonable, check out the video description. I will place a link there where you can find it. And let me know in the comments what you think about it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I hope we see each other in the next video. Take care and goodbye.